Welcome guys, welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Today we're going to do a follow-up TA of MultiVAC. MultiVAC is almost down 17% from its previous high. This was solely because of the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin flash crashed 20% and dragged all the altcoins with it, as I always mention in my channel and on my comments. Remember that altcoins are heavily correlated with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin are heavily correlated with the traditional markets such as the S&P 500. The question is, does that mean the MTV is done? It will never see these highs again? The project will most likely die? I don't think so, and I will explain you why, guys. Before I show my take on it, guys, I just want to say thank you for subscribing and being part of the community. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the alert button, like the video, join our free Telegram group, guys, and comment anything you like. Just remember, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence or you will get wrecked. I will always be there in bad time as I'm in the good time, guys. I'm with you all the way. Before I show you the TA of MultiVAC, guys, I just want to show you something I shared on my Twitter profile. If you look at the circling supply on MTV and the total stack, we can see there's 3.6 billion circling supplies, while 3.4 billion is stacked. Now that makes me very bullish in the long term, the month ahead. The reason is people are willing to stack it, even though these price fluctuations, as we're seeing, as you guys saw, 70% down, 50% down, or even 100% up, people are willing to stake this, earn passive income, and just believing in the project. Less than 24 hours after my post in Twitter, we can now see 20 million more MTV is being staked. Now that means, of course, there's passive income people are earning and just restaking it again, right? But that also means that people are again willing to just buy it and just stake it and just hold it. Now this bullish news, that means they're believing in the project. They're not just buying it to sell it, right? Like I do sometimes, I do day trading, but people are actually willing to buy it, MTV at these levels, and then just stack it and hold it and then see where the price might go from here. In the past couple months, I believe MTV will do good. Even if it is not a month, maybe a year or two, I am willing to wait on MTV. I can give you guys an example. When Cardano was down from $1 all the way to 2 cents, people were, running away from it. I just kept buying, right? And the same scenario I'm seeing with MTV. MTV is a great project. Let me just say something. MTV actually have a chain which is working, right? They just had a launch in this month, right? In last month, in November, where they have projects soon enough which will be built on it. But the ecosystem will take time, guys. And when that time comes, right, when there's DApps built on it, right, then the big YouTubers, my channel is small, so I don't have big influencers, but the big influencers will begin to talk about MTV because they have a great research team. Some will find this gem, right, and they will find MTV, and by then they will shill MTV for the viewers, right, and people will just go over here and buy it at one point, maybe $2, maybe $1, I don't know, but they will not buying at these price levels because they don't know what it is. They see it's cheap coin and they're not buying and holding and staking as many of us are. We know what MTV are, what MultiVAC are, right? We are just, the word is patient here, guys. Patience is key, all right? Now, MTV might never see these prices, all right? There's always a risk. Just have that in mind. Don't put everything in one basket because you might get wrecked, all right? I will not do that. I just gonna say I will just always DC my way down and get after the trade. But I believe in MTV. I see the project. I see the potential of it. However, I'm pretty sure the way the thing will be after a few months is that people will just rush, right? YouTubers will begin to shill MTV. A lot of people rush to when it's $1, $2, and we are far ahead, my friends. We are far ahead. We are already in these cheap prices, guys. I mean, look at these cheap prices at the moment. And last thing, like I was saying, guys, MultiVAC still need to have an ecosystem, right? They just announced, they have a chain at the moment where you can build on it. They're using Solidity, which means, Binance chain use it, Ethereum use it. That means it's a lot easier for developers or people who build dApps to, on DeFi, on gaming, all these kind of things, build it on this chain to just integrate it to MultiVAC, right? To that chain also. that means more traffic to the MTV chain. That is really important to understand, but this takes time. All right, it will not be in maybe a month or two, maybe more than that. All right, people have to see the potential MTV and so on, and then it can be built on it, right? Just remember, it can take 1 year, it can take 6 months. Just have patience, and if you see any price fluctuation, just ignore this if you are a long-term holder for MTV. But guys, remember, if Bitcoin falls even more, MTV price might even go lower. I will talk more about that on a TA aspect of it, guys. Fear and greed index for crypto space, or most likely Bitcoin, is now in extreme fear 16. We haven't seen these levels since mid-May, guys, so be extremely cautious. This extreme fear is always, in my opinion, a great idea to buy at. However, this extreme fear can also put the price more down, right? We can see more downside before we see upside. Just have that in mind. Be cautious, have risk management in place. A friendly reminder, guys, yet again. Remember, if Bitcoins drop even more than now, then the altcoins suffer the most. I've always said, and I'm going to keep saying it, altcoin will suffer the most. Even when Bitcoin dropped 5 or 10%, altcoins get up 50 or 40%. I have a TA video on Bitcoin. Just go to my channel and watch my previous video on Bitcoin. Now let's dive into the TA of MultiVAC. If you take a look at the daily wave theory, guys, we can see right there we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, the 1 is what we call an impulsive move. The 2 is what we call a corrective move. So every time it goes up, that is an impulsive move. And every time it goes down, that is a corrective move, right? And within these wave, there's wave. I believe in a bigger time frame, we are actually in wave 1. That's just my personal opinion. Now guys, don't get mistaken. We had a great setup for MTV right before Bitcoin said bye Felicia and drag all the altcoins down with it. At the moment, there's the wrong one. Let's just do this again. At the moment, as you guys can see here, we are in a down channel. Now, what is a Dow channel? Dow channel is actually a bullish channel. It's a reversal for a breakout. However, it is not looking very bullish at the moment. I understand the fear at the moment. I understand, guys. I am also losing value on my MTV token. I don't take it at heart because I have been here 6 years. I know things usually go up if they're great projects. I have a lot of patience. Anyway, if we go back again, what we are waiting for at the moment is for confirmation, because we are in an ABC correction, as you guys can see. After the elite wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I did not expect that the wave 5 will go here. I expect it will go something like here, right? A bit higher before we saw the final drop down of a ABC correction. I did mention that in my previous video, right? However, because of Bitcoin that just punched down in TV pretty hard, it just went down right here. At the moment, I believe we will get some relief rally. If we ever do that, we should do it, and then we'll have some resistance here before we go down yet again, right? People will get it. Like what would happen is that people will get hopium, right? I don't want to remove your hopium, but people will get hopium. It will hit the resistance and go down again, unless we go above the resistance. Let me show you. If we go above this resistance, hold it like this and just go up, yeah, that's great. All right, guys. But at the moment, we are in a bull flag, but Bitcoins are just keep punching us down. What we want from Bitcoin is go consolidate or go sideways, so MTV and other altcoins can breathe, right? Then we can have money in the altcoins instead. If we look at the volume is increasing but still stable, so that is pretty good. We have some spike in the daily, that is fine. That is very normal because the RSI is oversold, so it is trying to reverse the price again, right? In the RSI and RSI stock. If you look at my indicators right there are telling me at the moment we are still going in the downside, right? That is pretty obvious because again, we are below the 50 area, which usually means we are in a downtrend, guys. So keep this in mind. But yet again, this is still looking a bullish setup, but it is Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is pressuring MTV and all the altcoins down with it at the moment. There's a lot of fear at the moment. And guys, take a look at the RSI in the daily. We are in a falling wedge. Usually that means the price will have a reversal, right? The price action will have a reversal. Also look right here, the price right over. Let me show you right here, and the RSI right here. That is what we call a bullish divergence. Usually again, means there will be some kind of reversal in price. That is why I believe we will go something like this, right? Not a straight line, but we will go up, hit a resistance, right? Because now there's a resistance right here, and there's a resistance right here, and there's a lot of resistance right here. We need a lot of volume now. We need a lot of money inflow. We need liquidity to push the price up. If we consolidate or go down, our last support, strong support, will be at these levels. All right, the first one will be 0.008 cent, and the last one will be this 0.005 cent. There I will buy heavily. I'm not gonna lie, I will buy a lot of big bags right here. That what I will do, you guys choose for yourself, because I will just DC my way down here when it consolidates. Let's look at the weekly charts also, guys. Now what we need to look at the moment is the 21 SMA, 30 and 50 SMA. The red one you guys are seeing are the 21 SMA, the green one is the 30, and the white one is the 50 SMA. Now these key areas are important because, as you guys see, the 21 SMA, if we are below, then usually mean we are in a downtrend, and then again it will be used as a resistance later on. So as you guys see, what saved us at the moment was the white one, which is the 50 SMA, and an important key area for MTV at the moment is being used as a support. See, this is a great thing at the moment. Now we are seeing that 30 SMA is being used as a rejecting area, right? You guys look at the VPR. If we surpass that, we can use that as a support, and then we have to break the 21 SMA. Guys, these are important areas. Remember, this will not take days. This is the weekly chart. This takes weeks. But at the moment, this key area is so important. If we go below the white line, yeah, guys, that will be a bad sign, because then we just have a continuation for a downtrend and we can just keep going down at the moment. But at the moment, this is looking pretty good. We got saved by the bell right over here. Now we are trying to go up, or MTV are trying to go up to the 30 SMA and be used as a support. Guys, these are important areas to look at. Now I can give you guys some example also. If you guys see the first run up from March to April, we see at the moment we just went up and then we went down, and you look, it went down below the 21 SMA, the 30 SMA, and again the 50 SMA saved it. And then again, guys, we struggled to go over the 21 SMA. So we didn't have this bullish momentum. We didn't have enough volume, do you guys see? But we kind of made volume yet again. We were below the 30 SMA again, and then we just exploded to the upside. Now we are doing the same thing. Now, if we just have a fast look at the volume did increase with the sell volume, but are decreasing yet again. We need volume to be stable or more volume if we want to see some price action, guys. If you look at my indicator actually showed in the fall that it turned red. That means we had a breakout to the downside, right? You guys can get this free indicator by searching for it on my channel. I made this indicator and I explain how this indicator works. If you look at the RSI, we are slightly below the 50 area. We need to be above the 50 area if you want to see our uptrend. Remember, if you've been following my channel, 50 area in the RSI is an important key. If we are above it, uptrend, below it, downtrend. Simple as that. If you look at the RSI stock, yet again, guys, the weekly we are oversold. Remember when we were oversold in period time right here? All right, remember how long it took? It took around 2 months almost before we saw a big, huge explosion to the upside. And we can see at the MACD again, nothing much to say, guys. We are losing momentum. We are getting into a bearish state pretty much. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoy my content, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment anything you like, hit the alert button, join our free Telegram group, guys. And of course, as always, see you in the Telegram group.